You know what's a movie people should be seeing more of? Tomorrowland. I mean, it's doing awful at the box office, and it really doesn't deserve it. I mean, here is like one of the only like creative films, like live action, sci-fi, sort of genre films, to come out in a while. I mean, we've had Looper and Inception, but those are a few years ago, so we haven't had something that's just only a movie first. It's not a sequel or an adaptation of anything. And don't get me wrong, I'm fine with adaptations. I mean, I love them, but it is nice to see original things out there now. And that really is what Tomorrowland is. So, basically, the whole thing's sort of shrouded mystery, but basically, there's this one place called Tomorrowland, and the main female character, she's trying to go there. And she requests the help of George Clooney. And there's also this little girl who's from Tomorrowland, and she's helping him. And I don't want to give away too much, but just trust me, it's a good movie. There's so much creativity. I mean, there's this one scene, like a home invasion scene, where they're invading George Clooney's house. And the whole scene was kind of in a trailer. And it's an amazing scene. There's just constantly some great creative action going on. And that's the whole thing. The actual place, Tomorrowland itself, is so inventive and just looks beautiful. Like the one scene where you actually see her in it, you just don't want that scene to end because they just constantly keep on coming new things for this world. And that's the problem. Like, we only get one or two real good scenes of seeing this beautiful Tomorrowland place. And that's it. And you want to see more of it, but a lot of it is on Earth. Which is fine, but there's just not as much on Earth. And that's the main problem. So that's why I kind of want a sequel, which I don't think we're going to get because of how bad it's doing. But I want to see this place more. Like, I want to see the new inventions. I want to see the creativity. I want to see just these bizarre, out of nowhere designs for this place. I want to see robots and all that cool stuff. I just want to see more of it. Because I feel like this movie just didn't give us enough, but what they did show us was amazing. And what they did show, the other stuff wasn't bad. Like, there was a lot of talk in this film when there wasn't action. There was a lot of old time, but you're still engrossed because there were some nice conversations going on, some real drama going on. I mean, nothing groundbreaking, but it did definitely keep you invested. The characters, the main female character, she's fine. The person who played her, she did fine. I mean, nothing groundbreaking. George Clooney did great. His character is really interesting. I kind of wanted to know more of his backstory. And there was this one little girl in this movie, like, that's with George Clooney and the main female. And she's amazing. She's insanely interesting. Like, one of the best kid actors I've seen in a long time. I really wanted to see more of her. And they did give us a lot of her. And every time she was on screen, you were just completely invested in what was going on with her. Now, when they do go back to Tomorrowland, they are still coming up with just new inventive things. I don't want to like tell you what it is. But again, there's just so much creativity in this movie. And so, I guess I'm kind of jumping around here, but one of the main problems with the film is that the ending was kind of preachy with his message and whatever. What I'd say that is, at least it has like a message that it's trying to get across. Like, this film has something to say, even if it is preachy. And it's not just like, oh, your generic message that we're going to put in there just because we want to put a message in there. This film really does have something to say. And it does, for the first part, convey it really well in a funny way, and a way that you understand and kind of agree with. It does get kind of preachy towards the end, but you can forgive it because you're just having such a blast watching this movie. It's just such a fun time. And it just makes you feel good. It's not doing well with critics. A lot of critics aren't liking it, and I can totally understand it. But I think for general audiences, I think that there's really something special here that really should be viewed more. So go out and see it if it's still playing. I don't know. I think they might have been taken out of theaters really quickly. It's still playing some places, I know that. So yeah, go see it, please.